Nurgle.
Peace and blessings, everybody. It's your girl Wendy Zizzo here with Kirk the Jerk and Nappy Red, and we here again, Awareness Academy 411, here to give you that 411 on what's going on in the world. Give you our 2 cents. If it applies, then okay, and if it don't, let it fly. And it's all for educational purposes only. And if you try it at home, it's on you. And yeah, we just gonna do what we do. All righty then. What's up, Red? Let's start off with your sound
Peace,
off.
peace, peace. What's good? First of all, I ain't been here for 2 weeks, so I got a lot to say real quick.
Yeah.
I want to shout out Ghostface for the Supreme Clientele. It's fire. I was last night. Tonight I was listening to Mobb Deep, Infinity, fire too. So those are two good albums. Y'all definitely need to go check those out and then everything, because it's definitely some 90s. It's definitely some 90s stuff. But the first sound off, I want to talk about birth control for men. So I got
This
something
is
here.
a good topic.
Yeah. Hold on. I got something.
Oh, that's a good topic. Can we start now or wait till the second one?
No,
See what you got.
wait, hold up, wait a minute. So look, it's basically called IUD for men, but it's not available right now. But they got something called Atom, and it's something that they inject inside you, and it stops the sperm flow for going into the female and everything. So the whole thing is this: do you think certain men should have this? Like, what's your response on this? I need the audience to come on this too. Put it in the comments and let people know.
We need the audience to come on, because I know I got a hell of a lot of opinions about that subject. Firstly, I'll start with saying men should have always been the ones on birth control the entire time. That's number one. Women can only get pregnant once a year. Men can impregnate a woman every few hours a day. Seriously, right?
I
So
agree.
men needed the birth control, not us.
Yeah.
Right?
I agree. And the reason why I agree is because women bodies are a lot more complicated and it deals with a lot more hormones. It'd be easy to make something for men that has less side effects for a woman than a woman. So I think from that perspective, it should be the man having birth control.
Of what birth control actually does to women, not just from taking it, but the long-term effects.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I've known women that had winded up having surgeries of tumors removed and all types of different side effects from having to, from taking birth control. Like, there's a birth control out now, but I don't think it's released in the United States yet, that it's a pill form for men for birth control right now. And if they stop taking it for, I think, 3 to 6 months, then they just go right back to normal. With a woman, she misses one day, it throws it all off.
It's like catastrophic. You know I mean? It's like almost like a game over.
There's lawsuits right now from the Depo-Provera shot, of the long-term side effects that even had on women. And, there's so many different things that we could go on a line of the side effects for women. And the one that they have for men has no side effects at all. Like, that's what they're saying, no side effects, but men need to be on birth control. And y'all need to hold each other accountable for it too. Like, you in the gym, yo, did you take your birth control today, bro? Yeah, man, I gotta get on my birth control, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, absolutely. Like, yeah.
certain men, not all men. Like, certain people is responsible for
only stop taking it when you know you're actually ready to conceive.
But look, also, ain't that messing with, quote, you know what I'm saying, your future, because side
How?
effects can
What
happen
if
to
there's no side
man
effects
too.
for the one for men though?
But
Nah, I don't. Nah,
I would say that
everything got side effects if it's not what do you call that, natural? Put it that way.
yeah, that's no, you're 100% right. But I will say this: just in regular science and understanding the human body, as far as men and women are way more they have a way more complex
Way more
system.
hormones.
First of all, not only the top that we have to shoot the sperm in them, but they the ones that actually carry the baby for months. So they have a more complex system than we do. So it's like even if they're able to make birth control for women and men, the likelihood of it having less side effects, it'll be for a man. It'll be less side effects more than likely. And I'm not
I'll
no
go a
scientist,
step.
but
I'll go
just
a
the
step
fact that
further
women are
that
more complicated.
not only do women have to carry a baby, but the baby is made out of the woman's body. Like
hmm
the baby is taking
Exactly.
everything from her, and she's literally forming a body inside her. It's not like people just have this idea, oh, we put the seed in the oven and now the oven's just baking until bing it comes out. Like, no, it's literally being made from her cells. Like every person walking around right now, you are made of 98% genetic material from your mother. You're made of
but
your mother.
but the sperm create the brain. So no, I'm
The
just joking.
no, actually, the intelligence comes from the mother.
Sperm, no, the
Hell
sperm.
It
no.
does. It
The
does.
same way we
I'll look it
same
up right
way
now.
same
I'll
way the
pull it
man is
up right
responsible
now.
for the sex. The man is responsible for the sex, right? We responsible for with the
gender,
sex,
yes.
the
The
gender.
gender. The
So
men
chances
the
are
men
we also
determine
responsible
the
for more
gender.
stuff.
Yeah,
But
but we give life, because
y'all
without
are
us,
just a
it won't be
spark.
life.
Y'all are a
No,
spark.
no,
That is it.
Mm.
That is
no. We
all
do
it
give
is. A
life.
spark.
We
Man
got
give
millions
life.
and millions of personalities in our
Woman's
balls that's eager to get
woman
out
is the
and go into an
carrier.
egg.
Woman is
No,
the
woman
carrier.
is this. She has the seed. Y'all are the fertilizer.
Yeah.
That's it.
Without us, you couldn't get pregnant.
What did you
I said,
forget? I'm a nerd.
we got
Parthenogenesis.
God in our balls.
Hold up.
No, that's
Parthenogenesis
bad.
is the
Pause.
natural way that females can procreate on their own. It's
Nah, it's
actually
like,
in different. There's different
Julia
hey,
says
look,
false.
species right now.
false. It's
I'm not
false.
listen. I don't care what people that are uneducated have to say. I'm telling you what's in the books, what's in the science.
All books ain't all.
Tell her it's
Books
just
ain't true.
Western science. Ooh,
Nah,
no.
man. Listen, there's actually been cases reported of women having parthenogenesis. One of the most famous cases in the entire world
Pull it
is the
up.
story of Jesus and his mama. How
Pull
did
it up.
that happen? Oh
Pull it
no,
up.
God just did it. Oh,
Nah.
Pull it
but
up.
y'all believe in
Mary was
the Immaculate
out there.
Conception so much.
And
How
Mary was a
did
hoe.
that happen?
Mary was out there. She getting bang bang. She
Julius
just
saying
didn't tell
that's not
nobody.
science, bro. Julius, go look up parthenogenesis. Look up the
He said
Bartholomew
that. Julia said
gland
that's not in the
that is
science.
in. Listen, the Bartholomew is. I can't even say it right. The
I hear you,
Bartholomew
bro.
gland in the woman's area. Just like you have an appendix that is not serving its purpose like it used to. We used to have it's a Bartholomew gland. I'm not saying it right.
Bartholomew.
Sorry. Bartholomew.
Bartholomew, you
That's
get
what
over
the
here
gland
right
is
now,
called. There's
Bartholomew.
really a gland in there that secretes something.
But
And
okay, but also I just want
back
to
to the
make
birth
sure.
control.
Yeah.
Man,
We
birth
wanna
control.
talk
What do y'all
about,
think about that?
Men need to be on birth control.
I think certain men should be
Some
on birth
Negroes.
control
Yeah.
because
I think some of them need to be just
Pookie and Ray Ray and the community dick niggas. The niggas that straight community dick. They out here just fucking everything.
community.
They need to be neutered.
They should have, you know how they have the ASPCA truck set up outside for dogs? They need to do that in those special places.
They should have a special child support tracking system for niggas that don't take care of their kids.
The
So
father
the first
even makes a placenta, bro. I don't know what you're reading, but you are definitely delirious. Are you talking to a nerd? Somebody that just gets off of reading biology and neuroscience.
They said we need it,
Yo,
but I ain't taking it.
I hear you, bro. I hear you, Ted.
I ain't taking
it, but I'm not taking
I'm not
it.
taking it. Nah, I'm not even taking it. and everything. But
Nah, like
I'm
listen,
getting too old, man. Thank God I'm married, but what say if I wasn't? I'd be at this age, 44 years old, taking any type of birth control be scary business. Word, man. Because a nigga old, man. His body gonna start breaking down the next few years.
I mean,
He said
listen,
now
if
all.
you don't want to take a pill, there ain't nothing wrong with a snip.
hell
Snip.
no.
It's
Nah.
it's a simple surgery. Like it's done in 20 minutes.
Hey, what's up,
man,
Hamasu? What's good, brother? Yes,
man
yes.
is
What's up,
not supposed to be.
Hamasu?
Hamasu.
It's not supposed to be getting their thing sniffed. I don't
They
care.
what?
They not
Oh
You're
supposed
supposed
shit,
to
to
be getting
Julie
snip
that
said
after
we
the
don't
sniff.
have
pill?
a clue about what we talking about. I hear that shit, man.
He
I
said
did good
because you
in
don't have a
sex
clue what he's talking about.
education.
I don't even know what he's talking about.
I did good in sex education class, but you know,
Listen,
I ain't a scientist though.
I'm literally reading a book right now, behavioral neuroscience. I'm learning about the parts of the brain, the neurons, your nerves, all of how multiple sclerosis happens, how schizophrenia happens, like, and this is just the beginning. It's gonna
That
get
shit
worse.
crazy, right?
I'm gonna know more and more and more as time goes by.
They said Alzheimer's is diabetes for the brain.
Yeah,
Dementia.
something like that.
They said
Dementia
They
is
said that shit
Well,
is diabetes for
Alzheimer's
the
is type
brain.
3.
Look, all of that you just said is come from our food and our medicine that we put in our body.
That shit busts
Yeah,
our
well,
ass over
our
time.
food is medicine. He should show me where a woman could get pregnant without a man. Bro, Parthogenesis. Partho Genesis. Genisi. Like seriously, look it up.
Look. In that book, a woman probably wrote that book. That's why.
I'm here. Y'all seen my post about the war coming from Mexico. Listen, I ain't even trying to get into no wars right now. I'm
shit.
not going there.
Yo, the shit is going down, but yeah, man. Yo, Trump, let me borrow $1, man. You making all this money off the government. Let me just get like a couple of dollars, bro.
I want to talk about Trump. What do you think about his legs is getting big like elephantitis and his hands and
well, he got
stuff.
venous insufficiency. That's a illness that people like his age is appropriate, but he gonna be just fine because he goes to Walter Reed. Walter Reed is like the best hospital in the world, meaning that they have all the cutting edge
And
technology.
he's probably on
cures,
NAD
everything.
supplements too. I wouldn't be surprised if he's on
Let me
NAD.
tell you something. That's why you rarely ever see a president die at a young age. They live. Trump, as crazy as he is, he will live to be probably 100 years old. You'd be surprised. And he's not an alcoholic.
Y'all know
he
about
don't drink
NAD?
alcohol for a long time.
Hold up. Do y'all know about NAD?
He's gonna get popped.
Maybe.
Nah,
chill. Don't. No, not on. You ready? You trying to get us canceled, nigga?
Nah, we ain't gonna get canceled.
No.
Nah, I don't even want that shit to be a clip.
He's just gonna be just like his friend.
Let me tell you something. The people that we think the most evil or the toughest people, they the ones that outlive everybody. It be the good guy that get popped quick. People like him, nothing's gonna happen. He's gonna get grazed. He's gonna be just fine.
If I'm gonna say anything about what's going on, people need to refer back to Iron Man 3, right? Just look at Iron Man 3. How, they had this person in the camera, but there was other people behind the scenes. And that's all I'm going to say when it comes to what's actually happening right now. Because we think that, the guy that's in the camera is the one that's doing everything. No, he's not.
But yo, we gotta make a disclaimer. We gotta make a disclaimer. We do not want our president of the United States to anything to happen to him. If anything, no. We're just making it for the audience, and just to let you know, we would love to see the president succeed because actually that benefits everybody if he succeed. Whether you like him or not, like his policies, it'd be nice for him to succeed because that's more important than anything.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Succeed in a good way. I'm not saying a bad way. Not all the crazy stuff he's doing, but the good stuff. Whatever good that we could take out of it, I will promote it myself. This whole peace war that he's doing right now. He's trying to piece it up with Israel and Gaza. We could talk about that. I hope everything work out just fine. And if he actually get it done, unlike Biden, Biden didn't do nothing. Trump is the one that's pushing for peace. If you see Biden, he didn't. And we want to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Trump is pushing for it. So if he gets it, give him the Nobel Peace Prize. Doesn't mean I like him, But give it to him if he get the piece going. You
But
can't get mad. You
look.
can't. He got it. He got it going because people get
No,
decimated
you know
over
why
there.
he can't get the Nobel Peace Prize for that? Because you can't. That's like starting a fire and then wanting an award for putting
he
it
didn't
out.
start it though.
Yes, he did.
Hell no, he didn't.
America has been
he
funding
did.
that
No.
entire
See, this is where I don't want to say too much. But if you understand, Bibi Netanyahu, he had every single president in his pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Guess who gave him more money than any other president in American history? And people don't even know this. Barack Obama. But they didn't like each other. Barack Obama didn't like him, but he gave Israel more money than any other president ever did.
Well, okay, so if we're gonna do that, he was in office for 8 years. So if you add up 8 years, then yeah, he gave the most, right?
No,
so
I'm talking about.
We have the 4 years. Hold up, we got the 4 years that this one did before, and now we're not even a full year in yet, and they've been still getting $3 billion a year.
You still waiting for receipts?
So if
the receipts is on the news.
Let's keep it funky. Let's keep it funky. From 1990 till now, all the money that's been going over there has been fueling what they're doing now. Period.
Yeah.
So
remember,
that money's coming from our milk going from $2 to $4. Who you think got that other two?
Well, here's the thing. If we want to be honest, all the wars that we have in the Middle East is done by Bibi. Let's be realistic. He been talking about how he wanted. First of all, if anybody remember, he wanted us to fight not the Iraq war only. He wanted us to fight them and Iran at the same time. And this is where everybody missed. This is where everybody got everything. This is where everybody get everything a little messed up. Iran is not Iraq. Iraq is like this big. Iran is this big. Iraq got this many people. Iran got this many people. Iran got almost damn near half the population of people that we have. It won't be an easy war for us to fight. If we decide to fight them, it's gonna be losses on both ends. We're gonna win, obviously, but it ain't. At what cost? At what cost we want to win? And remember, the most dangerous proxy group in the world is Iran, meaning that they got people everywhere, all over the world, and it's duly noted. I'm talking about everywhere.
Just to shift the gears real quick, but
we're gonna get out of that conversation.
That's a heavy ass subject, and government, yeah. But so Julius is over here just going in.
Oh, spit facts. Thank you, Julius. I appreciate it. Coming from you, that's big.
Like he trying to load.
That's big. No, I appreciate.
And he actually rather keep typing on the message rather than going on Google and looking up stuff for himself, because I'm pretty sure he don't do that too often.
He said. He said.
What was your other sound off, Red?
Yeah.
The other sound off is, would you bring a different race into your family?
A different race?
Yeah, different race, like a different nationality.
Did that already.
I mean, I've thought about it, but it's really a matter of coming across someone that actually makes sense for me. The person themselves, but I would.
But also, you got to look at it too. Like a lot of people, they got a lot of black and white kids and everything. And I know, yeah, exactly. But I know some black and white kids don't get along with the white family because they look at them different.
They don't look at you as completely white. It goes both ways, though.
I can give you a first-hand experience of what it's like to be I can't say I'm biracial, because technically Sicilians are mixed with like 3 different things. So they're already mulattoes. Mm-hmm. Then on my other side, there's a few different things too. So I can't say I'm biracial as in 2 races.
You could just say you black.
Because
to be black is to be mixed with mad shit.
But having the experience of having a family that is Sicilian, right? And then being around that side of the family and the culture, it was definitely challenging because they didn't want me. You know what I mean? And the fact that I was around, it was something that they had to tolerate. And because they had to tolerate me, I was more like, the outcast in a sense. I would get the side eyes, or, they probably was, I could feel the vibe. Like I felt the vibe. I didn't feel welcome. I didn't feel like I was a part of the family. I'm the age I am now, and I still barely talk to these people. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Yeah.
so
So
that's the next question I was going to ask. Will you disown that half of the family?
I I only disown the relatives because there's a difference between family and there's a difference between relatives. I
Yeah.
disown the relatives that haven't made themselves my family. You know what I mean? Like
That makes
if you
sense.
don't deal with me and I don't deal with you, then oh well, we don't just don't. You're just somebody I'm related to, and
We
that's the
can't.
same thing on my mother's side of the family. If you made yourself a relative because you're not making yourself family, then I don't deal with you either. It doesn't matter for me.
But
You
And
know what I
but
mean?
also
I got a blended
The
family
race doesn't
too.
matter in that regard. That's
Yeah.
but
really
see,
just about the
but
people.
but also that part of the sound off goes to Africans and Black Americans. A lot of Africans family do not want they daughter or sons messing with a
I
Black
agree.
American.
That
I've
And
happened to
every
experienced
me.
that as
That
well.
my own personal experience. One of my
I've
first
had that
girlfriends.
experience. Yep.
One of my first girlfriends. When her father found out I was American, she had to break up with me. She cried. We cried together. She broke up with me.
Aw.
That was a long time ago. I was like what, 13 maybe.
I've
That wasn't
well,
my first girlfriend. That was my first serious. Like I'm starting to get serious relationship. That was the first one at
Mhm.
13. I was starting the game early, but
so
yeah,
there's a lot
man.
of layers with it because if you like, let's just say Nigerians, for example, right?
Mhm.
They have a culture, and there's
Hmm.
three tribes of Nigerians. It's
Mhm.
Yoruba, Igbo, and Igbo. I think I'm saying it
Mhm.
right. I'm sorry, y'all, if I'm not.
You said what is it? Yoga.
Yoruba,
Mm-hmm.
Igbo, and Igbo. I
Ebo.
think
Ebo.
Igbo.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they all have their different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
some, especially the Igbos, they're like the most strict out of all of them. So they
Oh,
have
you think that shit
certain
funny, nigga? He
he
said I
ain't saying
cried.
he ain't right. But they have certain cultures that they want perpetuated in their family. So
Mm-hmm.
they don't want to bring in other cultures to dilute it in a sense
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
rear off
But
from their culture.
yeah,
Yeah.
They call them the Jews of the Nigerians. They
cause
want to
see,
stay to their culture. They don't bring in no new people. They don't marry outside their culture, and
But
it's just because they want to perpetuate their values and such, which I can understand.
I'm not gonna lie. As far as black people goes, they winning in the sense that the most educated group of people because in their country everybody reads. Everybody you could get a bum on the street is educated because that's just the matter of survival of them having knowledge. That's why you see a lot of them scamming. Yeah,
Hmm.
some of them scam over there in their country. They actually got call centers where you could pay a few dollars and sit there on a computer and actually scam people out of their money. Like you get in
Yeah.
relationships with. Yo, when I seen that shit, I was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh man, no.
look,
I
hold on,
remember
hold on.
when Black Planet. If anybody remembers Black Planet, right? Oh my god, yo, this I seen his profile. This dude, he was fine. Like he's like a
Mhm.
model. I was like, ooh. So I start talking. He started talking back. I'm like, oh word. So I'm talking
Mhm.
to him, and then he gets into a story of how he has to help his mom and he's his grandmother, and he's flying to Africa to do this night. And I'm like, oh
Yeah.
okay. I don't know any better. I'm like, oh, okay. So long story short, we finally I was like, I need to talk to you on the phone because I don't trust that this is real. We got on the phone, bro. I thought the guy had something wrong with him. Yeah, hello, my name is you. How are you today? I was like, oh shit.
Cause
And I hung up.
Not for
I
I
nothing.
grew
hung
up.
up the phone.
See,
The
I
phone
grew up in
chat was the
Tulsa.
shit though. The phone
Yeah.
I met some weird people at the phone chat when I was in Staten Island on the BX. Let me tell you this story real quick. It's stupid.
Mhm.
Me and my boy, we excited because we bored. We don't got no chicks to hang out with. Like we really had nothing going on, and we sitting in the crib. And I was like, "Yo," he's like, "Yo, Kurt, call the phone chat. You know the phone chat number?" So I looked it up. Boom, we called it. It's some chick. She sent on the computer. She showed us on the computer like her picture. I was like, "Yo, shorty bad. Yo, we gonna go out there have a good time." She said she got a sister. So I'm like, all right, nigga, we hop on a train, we go out there to BX and shit. Niggas mad excited. Yeah, yo, man, this gonna be my wifey. I'm gonna make her my wifey. So we get up there and shit. We walk in, we get off the train station. Bronx is weird. So we called her. I had my Army Point phone at the time. This is back in the days. And she was like, "Oh, she's like, by the time, did I tell you that I'm in a wheelchair while we walking from the train?" I'm like, "What wheelchair? What are you thinking?" She didn't say she was in a wheelchair. So I'm like, "All right, fuck, niggas already out here. Let's go. Fuck it. Let's just see what happens and shit." So when me and my man get there, we get in the elevator, we go upstairs, and boom, we knock on the door. You see a big ass nigga. I'm talking about like 6'5", 6'6", mad muscular. Open the door. I was like, "Oh shit, this nigga trying to set us up." So we flinching back. We about to walk. He's like, no. My sister's in here. My sister's. You come to see my sisters, right? He an older dude, so he let us in. She was pretty in the face, but she had the crazy legs. She had the baby legs, like her legs is baby. Know what I'm saying? And I was like, I don't know. And you know what it is? I ain't shit as a nigga because I sat there and said, yo, maybe if I drink, maybe I might like a little better. I got desperate. And my man was like, yo, Kurt, brave, y'all hit the lotto. The chick that he went, her sister was bad. He was excited. Yo, Kurt, man,
Oh
this is
my
amazing.
God.
So
And
when it was
took him to
time
the
for us to
team?
leave, I'm trying to go. I'm like, I'll get the fuck out of here. He's like, nah, Kurt, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yo, still hang out for a little bit. Fucking nightmare, bro. That shit traumatized me though.
Yo, that one
Word.
traumatized me. Like after
Baby
that, I was
legs?
like, oh no.
She looked like a picture, but she had the baby. She should have showed the legs, man. And she probably would. If she was able to stand up, she'd probably be like 4 foot. You know what I mean? Like, no
Damn.
no
What
disrespect
was
to
you gonna say
anybody.
though, Red? I'm sorry, Red.
I'm sorry, Red. My bad, bro.
That's not crazy. No, but I said I
Oh,
grew up in Park Hill with a whole bunch of Liberians, and a lot of them, like when they
Facts.
first came to New York and Staten Island, we used to fight them all the time and everything. But eventually we started getting cool with them and everything, and they used to have their parties. If you ever went to an African party in the projects, all the liquor and the beer is in the bathroom. It's in the bathroom.
that's where they keep the spirits is in the bathroom.
Yeah,
With the
everything. But like how Park Hill became, like, Park Hill was tight just like them, because we only mess with our people. So when the Africans came over, a lot of people didn't understand them, because they used to say what they used to say. They said, one African dude told me this. He said, "You Americans is stupid. How y'all rob people?" And I was like, "What you mean rob people?" He said, "Y'all rob them with a gun. We rob them with a pen." So that's when I really was like, okay,
oh, shit.
like this scam is like, because the media, like social media is bringing out, but they've been scamming since the 80s. Like doing scam shit since the 80s. We had a bank in Park Hill. It's called CMB Bank.
Yeah.
The Africans went down there so much and scammed them, the bank had to close. That's how much money they took.
They closed a bank? God damn.
They closed the bank down and everything. So I learned a lot. Like, I used to hustle
the education,
street, but I learned.
They educated.
But I learned the other side, that okay, we outside selling on the block, such and such and such and such. They in the white collar crime, getting money.
And guess what? You want to hear the shit that really fucks you up? When they get caught, they get way less time. They get way less time than us. They rob mad people with a stroke of a pen, like he said, and they get way less time, while we out here beating niggas up
like,
and getting hella time. Huh?
That's like the judge can't pronounce their name, so they just like, yeah, just go home.
Like, get out of here, get them out of here.
That's when they was going straight to the feds. So they in there in the 80s in the Fed, they live it. And plus, a lot of people don't know, when you take that much type of money, you don't give all that money back. You give a percentage of it back. Because I know some people that took a lot of money, went to the feds, I call it a country club, for 4 years, and still came home with $1 million or $2.
Yo, they playing golf in there. When you go to white collar prisons, the federal ones. I'm not talking about. That's why. What do you think Diddy was trying to go to that fort? He was trying to go to a specific
People
Because
like trying to
if
say
anybody
Exactly.
know how it looks in there, it looks like Club Med. Like you go in there,
Yep.
you
it's
chilling.
a
You
low
know
Exactly.
what I'm saying?
security facility. I
Yeah.
mean, people was joking on it because it's Fort Dix, and Diddy did it.
But
So
it's lit there.
but yeah, like they know what they doing. Like
Mm-hmm.
this whole thing with him.
Yeah.
I doubt he's gonna do the whole 4 years.
No, he gonna
Maybe two
like I said
years
before, a lot
top.
of people don't know about federal and I'm gonna repeat this, a lot of people really don't know when it comes to like federal
Trump
situation.
is going to pardon
He
him.
gonna do
Trump
You
no,
think
going
Trump's
if
gonna
Trump
partner him?
let's say if Trump
Yeah.
doesn't,
Yeah.
right?
Trump gonna pardon
He's
him.
only gonna do around 17 months. You know why? Because what's gonna happen is he's gonna take the drug program. And what made it good is that
Yep.
the judge recommended. So when you take that drug program, that's like anywhere from 8 to 12 months, right? So after the
Mm.
8 to 12 month program,
Mhm.
he's gonna get a major reduction in sentence. And that
Yeah,
right there,
Julia's saying that they ain't playing golf in Fort Dix, and it don't look like Club Med. He said it's not lit.
oh, okay. No, Julian would know. If Julian said that, then I'm not gonna debate him. I know some of them look nice. I don't know about Fort Dix though, but I know for Diddy to want to go there, it got to be a lot better than where they was probably sending him to.
Well,
So,
it's low security. He's probably trying to break out and go
I
hang
mean,
out with.
I mean, for a couple of years he'll be a fool because he only gonna do if he had to do all his time, he only gonna do less than 3 years. He gonna do almost 3 years. The only thing difference with the feds, you don't get out on good behavior unless you have some type of program or something. That's the difference between
People are
feds.
still trying to come after Cassie. That they're like, oh, she should be in jail too. And I'm like, oh, he said he's trying to go to a Fort Dix camp. They say he's trying to
They
serve. That's where he requested to serve his time is at Fort Dix.
but last time I checked, I don't think the feds have any type of like shock program and nothing like that. I know that's a state thing, but who knows? Shit changes. Hey, I'm not.
Listen, I am not in those systems to know.
All I did was
Ooh,
talking.
ooh,
I did a
okay.
little bit of
Went along
motivation
good.
speeches in prisons before, like maximum securities. I talk, give guys encouragement. And then when I get there, a lot of times, what you know about this shit? I said, I know a lot about this. Well, not upstate, but Rikers. Who doesn't know about Rikers? You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't know about Rikers, though? But long story short, so so he said they do have a camp there. Okay, so that's why Diddy trying to go there. Because if he
He
go in
trying
that
to-
program, then he could the fuck out afterwards. They need to get a nigga a drug program too. Give Diddy a drug program. Fuck that. nigga got he got his own creation of drugs. Pink drugs? Really? He got pink powder.
Pink powder.
Pink powder.
Get that player some drug treatment.
That's craziness. Well, good luck to him.
Yeah, I mean shit. Like I ain't gonna front. I guess we all could bet. Do you think Diddy gonna get rearrested once he get out? Anybody know that you think he gonna fuck up or he gonna square up? What do you think,
Diddy
Red?
gonna go right to call Russell Simmons up and be like, yo, I'm taking the next flight out. I'm gone.
And he can fuck with all the lady boys he want to.
Yeah, exactly. He gonna be out.
He said the rapper Fort Ty was there. The drug program for him
Forte.
will be in McLean. McKean or McLean?
Yeah, matter of fact, he is right because Forte got caught with mad kilos. He got caught with mad kilos too.
And he managed to get a drug program, really? I mean, get a camp program, really?
What you drinking on, Kirk? Because that should have got me some tequila.
That shit burning my throat, man. That shit is fucking some wild shit, man. I don't even want to put that shit on here. Word. Just because I don't go to work tomorrow. No, I'm joking. I gotta work tomorrow.
I'm over here drinking water. I didn't think to have any fun because I'm not a
soda.
Drinker,
this is soda. See,
I think about it, and then I say, yeah, I'm gonna go have a shot, and then time goes by, and then I forget, like, oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna have a shot. Like alcohol,
hell yeah,
don't do it for me like that.
Yo, but I ain't gonna lie to you. One of the things I want to point out, and I'm not gonna really go too political, but I'm just a lot of people premiums is about to go up. But a lot of people say, "Oh, I'm not on Medicaid, Medicare," and people like, fuck it, fuck them. And then when they realize that affects everybody, people are like, wait a second here. You mean to tell me the subsidies that makes my premium cheaper affects everybody, every single American that has private insurance.
Listen,
It's like not
everybody
everybody
wants
like
to see
everybody looking at
everybody
it
else's
different
life
now.
messed up but
Look,
their own. Like
Look at
look,
Margie Taylor
mine.
Greene. She said her adult kid's about to get killed with the subsidies being expired in December. Her kid is gonna get fucked by it. That's crazy, right?
My premiums only went up $4, so I'm good.
Yeah, it all depends though, because
I'm good.
sometimes if you work for the state or the city, this kind of won't affect you too much because the city and state has a little bit of control. Like right now with the post office, I don't have to worry about. I don't have to worry right now because we on contract, meaning that we kind of like have a contract. We have agreement,
Yeah,
union agreement, so this doesn't really affect us. But every single federal agency affects, like TSA. TSA ain't even get paid right now. Think about the troops that's
yeah.
supporting us
yeah,
right
the
now. Is not getting
TSA and
paid.
the military is not
Think
getting
about the
paid.
military. They not getting paid right now. Think about you out there about to fight a war, or you on some, you on some hostile situation, and you just think about how your bills gonna get paid at home. You got your wife, you got your kids down there,
They
and
get ready to
whatever.
go to the other side. They get ready to go to the other side. They're gonna
They gonna join Iran.
they're gonna be like, yo, listen, I
I'm
got
joining China right now. Fuck that. I'm gonna join
look,
China.
look, I got 30 stacks for you right now. Come on this side.
Yo, China is so gangster. They said they was gonna send aid to Gaza, and if Israel tried to get in the way of them at all, then
Yeah.
they're gonna
At the same
breathe.
time
And
that the
it's
peace deal
over.
is going through right now, it's kind of ironic, right? Because Chinese ships is already was in the area and stuff. They captured other ships, but then the Chinese ship is actually in the area now. So it's kind of
Yeah,
funny
but
how
they
they
say
did a
they
peace
better not
deal.
bother that ship. Don't bother that ship.
Because you know what
Y'all
China
don't
said
want
that
that
we'll
type of
wipe your
smoke.
whole entire existence off the
Oh
map. I'm so
man, they don't want
ooh.
that. So you say, I don't think that. I believe TSA is getting paid. You might have to get that one straight. Nah, TSA is not getting paid.
No, they're not getting paid. I just talked to my friend. My friend went for TSA. He said, nigga, I'm not getting a paycheck. He said, mad people calling out right now.
Yeah.
He just told me. I just spoke to him like an
Yeah,
hour, well, a
TSA is
couple
not
hours
getting
ago.
paid.
They not getting paid, bro.
Other government sent
Niggas are
IRS
using
is shut
six.
down.
No, but here's the
People don't
thing.
even if people didn't see the IRS, they locked and closed
IRS,
their doors
yeah,
back I think
only,
Tuesday or Wednesday this week.
yeah.
Like IRS is closed right now.
See, here's the thing. It's not affecting everybody right this moment because people still work and they have hours in the system. So when they get their paycheck after the 15th, they fucked. And my boy said, yo, he about to do Uber and Lyft. He said he ain't gonna just take it
Not
laying
do
down and
nothing. Yeah.
stuff. You know what I'm saying? He got to do something. He got a
Well,
family to take care of.
big ups to New York City for upping the unemployment benefits.
Yo,
And people are mad. They're
800?
like, oh,
Woo, 880 or some shit?
It's like
Sexy.
eight something a week now.
Sexy. They
I mean,
should have been did that because New
let's
Jersey
keep
been
it
like that
funky.
for a long time.
Yeah, but let's keep it funky. The cost of living in New York City, $800 a week.
It ain't gonna do nothing.
You're not cutting it.
No.
Like that's probably two of those checks are your rent, maybe three, right? Then you still gotta buy
maybe
food,
4.
you still got other bills, people. It bugs me out when I see these people in the comments, like when they announced it. Oh, they're paying you more now to be unemployed. No, they're not. They're not paying you more to be
remind
unemployed.
you, TSA don't even get paid much regular. Like they salary should be a lot more than the shit that they deal with, and they don't get paid much. As far as federal government agencies, they one of the lowest paying agencies. So it's kind of sad. The same way they cut the funding for all these federal agencies, they need to do that for Congress too. So when Congress do the government shutdown, they need to shut their shit down because they make $176,000 a year. How about we cut that shit down too?
I'm waiting to see what
all these
happens
salaries need to
with
get cut at the same time so they can really fight to try to work something out, because that's how you really bring them to the table. If everybody money getting cut, that might change the whole dynamic a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
I want to see what's going to happen with the mayoral race with the mayor.
Zidani's gonna get it, but the whole thing is, he gonna win. He gonna win. He landsliding right now. He gonna win. You know why? Because the reason why he gonna win is because he got all the young voters, young people that never voted before is voting, and that's the reason why he won more in the primary. No, and he just won more in the primary more than any other candidate ever in American history and in New York, because of the fact that
Adams,
energized. He's young. See, here's the thing. when you ask him a question, he know how to answer it, and he's captivating. And the nigga smiles. You see Cuomo? Cuomo look like I'm too old for this shit. Madani,
Cuomo.
Madami. I don't know about Madami. And then you got Chris Sewell. You ask him a question, what you can do for the New Yorkers? I'm gonna take care of the animals. Nigga, I don't own the animals. So what the fuck you gonna do for me, nigga?
But matter of fact, you know he was in Park Hill Sunday.
Who?
And the Indian guy.
Oh, Madani?
Madani?
Yeah.
Oh,
he walked through Park Hill. He was down on Bay Street talking to people and all that.
Y'all want to vote for? Y'all want to vote for status quo? Do that to yourself. That's stupid. I see. I'm not a New Yorker, but I wish I was, because it's stupid that anybody want to vote for anybody to take corporate money. Because if you vote for anybody to take corporate money, guess what? You're gonna get the same shit you've been getting all the time.
Yep.
Vote for somebody that doesn't take corporate money. And what makes rich people angry at Madani is because he's one of them. He's a rich person that doesn't take corporate money, so that bothers them because they're not used to people like him. They're used to people like him conforming and kissing ass like the rest of them. Think about it.
And wanting to take their first vacation.
Yeah, and he said it himself. I don't want to take. He said, "I'm not taking it with
himself." He said, "I stand corrected. They are being forced." Oh, you actually look something up?
Damn, Julius.
Look up Parker.
Come on, bro. You know I work for the federal government. You think I'm not gonna tell you no lies, man?
And I wouldn't tell you no lies either about biology.
He gonna say something like, "Wait a second here. I know biology."
Listen, what is it? Cognitive dissonance is a hell of a drug.
Yeah,
but it's not. There are there's a lot more information out there than we know.
I ain't gonna hold you though. I remember last time we had the government shutdown when Donald Trump was in office. TSA was lining up at the welfare line. I remember when I delivered, like my coworkers delivered to the Welly, and they said, "Yo, it was mad TSA agents, some of them with their uniforms on, going into the Welly welfare." I call it the Welly, but welfare, like, even to get benefits. They trying to get emergency food stamps, whatever they trying to get, and they qualify, because if you're not getting any kind, and this is what I need to let anybody know, for anybody that doesn't know. If I work, everybody know I work at the post office, right? So let's say if the post office doesn't pay me, I get injured somehow, I don't get paid for a stretch of time, I can go right to welfare and get benefits temporarily. I can get emergency benefits. Why? Yeah. Because I'm not getting no kind of income. That's for everybody. Depends on the state you live in, depends on how much benefits you get, this county, whatever. Yeah. But always remember that. These are here for us. I'm not saying to take advantage of it, but fuck that.
He said you shooting, there's no information about a woman getting pregnant. You did not look. You didn't look. You did not look. You still didn't look because you want to stay in that cognitive dissonance. It's okay. But aside from the government shutdown, real quick, aside from the government shutdown with people being unfair pay, shout out to the EMTs in New York City, because it is disgusting that these people have to deal with the stuff they got to deal with, and their starting pay is $40,000. Like, seriously, EMTs, fire department EMTs, they literally start off with around $40,000.
It's better than the post office.
Yo, that is insane.
Way better. That sounds great. 40 grand? So that means they're making what? 20? Nothing. Oh, that's $23 an hour, right? Bro, that's like 22, 23 an hour.
After taxes, that's like 27, 28,000 a year. Like, you can't even afford your rent off of that.
The crazy part, I make more than them, and I'm in VA.
That's fucked up.
And
because you can have more.
These people are out there dealing with all types of stuff with the public, from tragic accidents to drunk people on the street to killers to all types of things that they have to deal with, and they're really not making enough. They actually put out something saying that the response times have been getting longer. Over the years. That's because they're not paying them enough. They're understaffed because nobody wants to work the job. Most people go into the EMT because they know if they become an EMT, they can become a firefighter.
Yeah,
so
most
of the people that go into EMT, they go to be firefighters anyway, if they can. But I would say, out of all the city agencies, in terms of truly serving the public, EMTs are very important. They need to be being taken care of. Like, that's not cool at all. Because these be the people you call when you call 911. they're the ones that show up and do the work.
That's a fact, though.
Yeah.
I love those niggas.
Word.
Word.
And
You
they
know what I'm
But
need
saying?
but
Gotta love
see,
the
but
EMTs.
that's
Inappropriately.
why when I look at the government, the government is backwards to me, because you got
Hmm.
the teachers get paid less, and those
Yeah.
are the ones that's teaching your kids.
Shaping the
yeah,
minds. They shaping the
You
minds
got
and
absolutely.
making the kids the young
yeah, yeah,
leaders
yeah.
that they supposed to be. Yeah. Hmm.
But you just said, Kirk, that the Congress, they're getting paid 100 and something
Zizzo.
thousand.
Yeah, that's true. One
You
hundred
know what I'm
seventy-six
saying?
thousand is what the salary of a
He said
congressman and
Mary
senate.
lied. It ain't never happened.
So so my thing is this:
Yeah.
if they getting paid all that money, what do
Mhm.
they do? That what put it this way: what do they do that benefits America?
Well, I mean, here's the thing. This is my opinion. They are very good at keeping progressives out of office because if anybody understand what the progressives are, because everybody keep looking at them as communists. That's a no. Do you want a person to work specifically for you and not in the interest of business? All these Democrats and Republicans, a lot of them are corporate Democrats and Republicans, meaning that they get the corporations have control on both parties, and how they do it is they constantly give them money and they put out ads against progressives. If you look at progressives and you ever see a progressive in any state, they always do more for the American people. Why? Because they don't believe in getting corporate money. They could be rich as hell like anybody else taking all that money, but they don't take it. But the other side is able because they got more money. They put out messaging saying that, oh, this is communist, this is that, and this is handouts. It's no such thing as handouts when taxpayers are paying for these programs, meaning that I pay my fucking taxes. So if I'm fucked up and I need a little financial help from our government, it ain't really help because y'all take my money all the time. How about stop taking my money and then we'll see how it works that way. Stop taking
You know how
taxes
much
from me.
more money people would like states
Yeah,
like Nevada. So Las Vegas, they don't have income tax. They only pay
yeah.
state tax. Who else only pays state tax? Is it Texas?
Florida doesn't. They that Florida's another state that they
If
don't they only
people
they
were
don't pay
taking
state
home,
taxes.
I know for me,
Delaware's another state that don't pay
if I wasn't
state
paying
taxes, I
income
believe too.
tax, I would be living
How
a
about
little bit
DC?
more comfortably. Seriously.
DC, probably DC too. I don't know about DC, but I'll be
Cause
rich
cause
as fuck right
cause
now
cause
if I don't pay taxes.
DC is not a state anyway.
I
So
mean, it operates as a state in which they don't have their own representative, which is
DC is a
kind of wrong.
commonwealth, no?
Well, it's not. No, it's not Commonwealth. It's
no, it's
actually
not.
a subsidy of the government in the sense that because it's not a state, any president that come along can kind of manipulate DC as much as they want. That's the reason why our president was able to get away with a few things in DC because they don't have top representatives like any other state does. They don't have
Mhm.
senators and all of them trying to
And I think it's Pennsylvania's commonwealth.
Pennsylvania's Commonwealth like a motherfucker. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. You
Yeah,
gotta be careful in certain
Pennsylvania
parts you go into.
is they call that the true America.
Yeah, you got Pennsylvania,
You
you
can
got
have your
Tennessee,
weapons. You know,
you,
you can a lot of different things they could get away
you
with
got
out there.
Tennessee. Now another thing I
That's
wanted to ask
down
you
here too.
guys.
That's the same thing down here too. Same
Yeah,
thing.
I want to ask you another question. I want to ask you guys a question. What do you think about gun control in the form of everything has to be registered? So as you start to buy guns now, you have to register it with the system, so the system knows that you have this gun. So in event something happens,
Nope.
they can look for you. No,
Nope. Nah.
no.
Nah.
Red, damn red. I was hoping
Nope.
you say yeah. What do you think,
I
Zizzo?
mean, so
God
how do they
damn.
do it in like Europe, right? Gun control, right?
They don't
There's
have. You're
different.
not allowed to have guns as a citizen. That's as simple as
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's the
You're
reason
not.
why they don't have gun problems.
That's why
Most
they got a lot
states
of stabbing death out
they
there.
got stabbed and death, but when you look at how many people die from getting stabbed, it's not that many. It's very few. That's why the police officers don't need guns. Think about it. They got a SWAT team that have guns, but
Yeah.
ultimately they don't need guns because the crime is like close to zero as far as physical crime. I'm not talking about other types of
Yeah.
crime, but as far as the physical, they don't get that many deaths per year, man. You can fuck around and count on a few fingers, bro. People get stabbed every day, but it's not like here. America, we are as Americans, we the most aggressive people on this planet. When
Yeah,
I
that's
went in other
because
countries,
everybody's brains are being thrown off by all the preservatives in the food.
that's
And
part of
plus,
it. But we also have a
and plus,
hostile government,
America.
whether it's Democrats or Republican office.
Well,
We have a
this
lot
is
of
a
shit going on.
capitalistic society, so it's every man for itself. Like we don't have culture that has to do with actually us working together and seeing our neighbor as, you know, somebody that we care
No, they
about.
got no. I'm sorry, Chris. You're absolutely right. They do have reps and all that stuff. But here's the thing: they don't have the same level of control of other states do. That's the reason why they could be controlled and manipulated a lot more, and that's why our president was able to do that. So you're absolutely right. I stand corrected. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm getting corrected in
But
real time. I'm
but
okay with that. I don't mind being
I
wrong.
don't
It's all
mind
right.
being
It's part of
corrected
life.
either,
Shit.
but
I ain't a
Julius,
fuck.
you ain't gonna. I'm never gonna back down on parthogenesis because it's a thing.
oh, okay,
Like,
okay, yeah. Matter of
I
fact,
googled it.
that's what
Go
I
ahead,
wanted to
Reg.
say. I wanted to say if any woman's feel the same way, Wendy, can you
Oh
comment?
shit.
Put it in the comments.
Let's look at it this way.
Put it in the comments.
I have
Oh
a
shit.
theory, right? This is my theory that I've been noticing, right?
Mm-hmm.
You remember when Black Lives Matter came out and all of the other people that were against it were so upset.
Talking
Like,
about the gays, we
oh,
got Trump office. You can say
no,
gays,
I'm
lesbian,
talking
trans. You
about
can say all
the
that now.
people that don't agree that Black Lives Matter, right?
Yeah.
The ones that don't agree that Black Lives Matter were saying, oh, well, what about our life? Our life matters. So then they came out with like Blue Lives Matter and all these other lives matter because for some strange reason, just saying that Black Lives Matter, it's registering in their mind that they don't matter now. So my theory is that when
It
a
was done on
woman says
purpose.
anything about a woman having some type of power or a woman having some type of ability to do something that doesn't include a man, now it's automatically, oh, well, what about us? Right? So hearing the fact that there is a possibility, and it probably happened thousands of years ago, very rarely now, that a woman can conceive without the aid of a man. No way. Oh hell no. Oh hell no. I would say if let's say this happens so
Yo,
rarely,
Julius, tell
right?
him you
This
tell her you
is
want the
something that
bones of that person that was able to conceive without a man.
no, I'm just saying this is such a rare occurrence, just like how in utero a twin can eat another twin and then a chimera is
That
created,
happens.
right?
Yeah,
So
I heard of
something like
that.
that is very rare. It doesn't happen all the time. So parthogenesis was a thing from thousands of years ago that used to be more something that happened more frequently. Nowadays, no, it doesn't happen frequently. However, that does not mean that we don't need men. Like for some strange reason, that's what he's hearing. Oh, you don't need us.
No,
So now I'm gonna get upset and say, no, that there's no way that it can exist. I never said that.
From a scientific standpoint, I could see the possibility of it because you do have rare cases where a person is born with both sex. So who knows if it's more potent than normal, then maybe a situation that there's a possibility that can happen, I
He
guess. I
said
don't
she's
know.
shooting up the block. I don't know what that means.
That means shooting up the club.
I really don't know what that means.
Oh, that's funny.
Shooting up the club. Shooting
Oh,
up the club.
shit.
The only people shooting up the club is somebody that has the phallus to shoot something up. I don't have that. I'm sorry. I'll flood the club, but I ain't shooting up the club.
No, man shoot up the club.
Yeah, men
Women
shoot up the
can't.
club and women will
Yeah.
flood the club. That's it.
Flood the club? Okay, I ain't.
He's
That's a
saying
good concept.
he's
Right
saying
there.
that's absolutely false. Of course you want to say it's absolutely false because why? Hold up, just for argument's sake, I have pulled it up in Google, right? And Google even contradicted itself, which is hilarious, right?
Google
It
don't
said
even give you
no,
the right
it's
shit.
not. It's not. He said it's no true complete, no complete parthogenesis has occurred in humans. So it happened, but not completely. Right? Really? Come on.
So at least you know this Google just want to keep the window open so everybody can just fight with each other with that topic. That's what Google doing. Google ain't shit for that. We know what you're doing, Google,
case
bro.
that came up in 1995 where a little boy's blood contained no paternal DNA because because it says the unfertilized egg
hold on, somebody.
And huh?
It
What'd you
says they
say?
can. It says they can be born with both sexual DNAs, but they can't perceive. I
They
mean,
can't
procreate
procreate
this.
themselves. Yeah, that is true. People that are hermaphrodites, they can't
Mhm.
have babies. Like it's a whenever a
Maybe it
genetic
could be a rare
mutation
case though.
happens,
Maybe it's a rare case that where it could happen that way. That's what I'm saying. I'm
it's
assuming if they
possible.
could born with both sex, why not be able to actually go through the whole process in a rare situation? It's a strong possibility that I don't know per se, but I'm just saying from a science standpoint, 1 in 1 million, maybe 1 in 200 million. That's what 8 billion
Nah,
people on this
The,
planet.
listen, like I said,
Maybe
the
one
only
person,
thing
two
that
person
that
could
this
probably do it.
person's particularly that's commenting is hearing, you don't need a man. So now he's getting defensive. No way.
Now you
Oh
always
wait,
need
we
a
got another
man.
one
You know
too.
why? Because
No
us
rare case,
men,
it's
we
not
are
possible.
God. Just remember, as a man, we are God.
Black
I
man's
Well,
am
God.
God.
you can't be a god unless if you came from God.
If the Egyptian
And where
pharaohs
do
could be
We
men
are
God,
where
God.
I'm
where
We
do
are
God.
men come
God.
from? Where do men come from?
We are God.
We
We
Where
came
do
are
you
from
God.
come
ashes,
from?
to ashes, dust to dust. We came
Hold
from the
up.
earth.
Yeah, you are God. Okay, God, where'd you come from?
Julia said, "Ain't no case."
Came from us.
Where did you come from?
We came from us. We came
No,
from
you
us.
didn't. If
We
you
came
go in
from
the
our
bathroom
nutsack.
right now and squirt that on the floor, what's coming out of it? Nothing but a mess.
Hold on 1 second. Quick thing. What do you think about a man ejaculating from just the sake of sport masturbation? Is that considered abortion issues because all those little tag posts could end up in a woman, but they not?
To go to
And
jail
they
for
say it's
aborting
like
their baby.
millions. They say if you're a healthy person with a healthy sperm count, that's like hundreds and thousands or maybe millions coming out at one
Realistically,
shot.
real
Is that
realistically,
is
right?
that killing babies too or what?
If men really made the baby, if you actually made the baby, then you wouldn't have millions
I
of
hear that. I like
sperm
that. Look what he
needed
said. I like
to.
that.
He said, "Women carried us, men made us."
Okay,
No,
okay, Chris. Okay, Chris, you get mine. You
no,
get
Chris,
it.
don't get no claps because you made a 98% genetic
He
material in
said
your
we came
mama.
from the nutsack.
The spark came from the nutsack. Yes, the spark.
Oh, so you talking about the cigarette
Dizzy,
lighter
Dizzy.
that light the stove?
Yes, it's like lighting a stove. We need the spark, and then now the rest is on the woman. So
Mm.
every person
No,
that's
no,
walking on
no,
this
no.
planet right now is made of 98% of your mother. So there's no way we just carried you. You're made of us. So you can't be a god if you're not
You
made
are
from
the
a god.
carrier. You are
Mhm.
the carrier because
You say y'all just
our
incubators.
sperm
I ain't
cells,
talking to this sperm donor no more.
our sperm is
That's right.
so
Also,
strong.
so yeah, that's true. Maybe men, maybe men we are God. I don't know.
You
Women,
can't.
women,
Okay, men are God. I'm absolutely agree. Men are God. And
shit.
We
where do
God
gods come
bodies and
from?
y'all earth.
You can't be a
We
God
come from
without
the
coming
earth,
from a
right?
God. You
Didn't
can't
the
be a God
Bible
without
says
No,
that
coming
a
from a
no.
God.
woman?
No,
Didn't the Bible says a woman was made from a rib of a man?
we don't talk about that book.
No. We ain't gonna get we gonna get no trouble. I'm
That
just
book
joking.
has been
Yo,
has
Red,
been mis.
yo, Zizzle, we gonna be good with that topic. I don't want to
Oh
lose no
my God.
followers.
Yeah, even on my
They're like, what
live,
the
I got
double's
somebody
going on
saying men
here?
are God. Yeah, you're right. Men are God, but a God comes from another God.
Oh, Chris is a good Samaritan. He said it's a 50-50 thing.
It's
Okay.
definitely not a
He said,
50-50 thing.
oh
It
It's
shit.
is
not a
100%
50-50.
not a
It's not a
50-50
50-50.
thing.
It's a
There's
50.
no way it's a
It's
50-50 thing.
it's 100% black God. That's it. Cancel everything else. I don't want to hear nothing
Yo, you
else.
gonna mess around and make Kurt joke. He said an island of woman would not exist more than 75 years. An island of man wouldn't last 75 years. Y'all wouldn't even last 20 years.
Oh
Shoot,
shit, right? What nobody
y'all
cooking
be
for
done
me?
killed yourselves.
If I can't have my wife to cook for me, this shit is suck ass, man. Like
Men,
I would
men,
have to
men are
actually cook my
so
own
reckless
food. I'll
by
die for my own
themselves, like
cooking.
without a woman around at all. Y'all would kill yourselves in 5 years.
Women was made to be a helpmate. That's a fact. Even the Bible says
No,
that.
that's not
A
true.
woman give herself to the man for a
Wait a minute.
reason.
Hold on.
A man don't give himself to a
Wait a
woman.
second.
A woman give herself to a man. Tell me I'm
Wait a
wrong.
minute. Wait.
And I don't even talk about
Pause.
biblical. I'm just saying
But
the
no,
reason why when
let's
a
go to that. Let's stay on his
ah shit.
on his comment right there. Okay, women was made to be a helpmate. So does a
Facts.
helpmate mean
Get your
that this
ass in there
person
and
is
cook.
below you? Hold up. Does this mean that this person is now inferior to you? Because last time I checked, God helped you breathe. God
Something happened.
helped you see right now.
Right.
God
Yeah,
is
YouTube was
helping
like,
you
we
pay your
talking too
bills
much.
every month. God is
Oh,
helping
shit.
you to stay alive right now. So is
Look.
your helpmate actually something that would be greater than you to help you become better?
Look, when y'all was saying all that, you know, both of y'all cut out.
Oh,
Yeah.
And
that would be
everything.
terrible. Well,
No,
it
Oh,
ain't cut
you
out
too.
on your end. It ain't cut
No,
out
no.
on my end.
Because I was sitting there talking and y'all were just frozen.
Oh, I didn't see
Oh,
that. He
shit.
said that's why
Yeah.
women carry the baby. They helping the men. No, with a greater being that's bringing
Why the men don't carry?
smaller
You know why?
beings
Because
here.
women is a helper, so we just put the
Y'all wouldn't even
baby.
be here if it
We put the
wasn't
little
for women.
slimy
Get
thing
out
in the
of here.
woman, and she has to
Stop
carry the
Y'all are
that.
baby.
such women haters.
Stop
It's
that,
terrible.
Wendy's. Stop that. No. I love my queens. I love my earth and everything. But y'all is
anything after
not
but
the
is
top.
bullshit.
No, y'all not top.
Yes,
So
we
stop it.
are.
No, y'all not.
You can't exist without us.
We hear y'all there.
You
Like
couldn't
you're
even,
red. It's
you
like
couldn't
this,
even
right?
survive outside the womb without
Not a
the
cipher.
milk of the
Not a
mama.
cipher.
Like you're nothing without the woman. But we could go on and on and on and on. And I'm loving this conversation, but we gotta wrap it up, y'all.
Yo, everybody, peace and God bless,
So
man.
peace,
Yo,
everybody out there that
yo, it's a
commented
pleasure. It's a
today.
pleasure for all your comments, man.
We
Definitely,
appreciate
man.
the comments. Y'all
Hold
definitely
up.
made it even more fun
Hold up.
today. What's up,
I
Red?
also
shit.
want to say something real last quick. The Ford family that lost their 2 sons 10 years ago.
Mhm.
Peace and blessings to them. You know what I'm saying? I just want to say that to them.
That's what's
Because,
up. Well, listen, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed another episode with Awareness Academy 411. I'm your girl, Wendy Zizzo, here with Kirk the Jerk and Nackby Red, and we are out here till next week. Peace.
Peace.